Only on Christ 17 TV. Back upside Joe head today. Today we got MLB Players I Grew Up On, episode 19. Also, we got MLB playoffs kicking off today. Tigers, Astros right now. Tigers are up 3-0. But today, on Christ 17, episode 19, we got the one and only Minnesota Twin great, Kirby Puckett. R.I.P. to Kirby, great ball player. I enjoyed watching him a lot. For a short little chunky dude, he could jump high than a motherfucker and was a great center fielder. Well, let me tell you about Kirby, okay? 10-time All-Star, okay? Hall of Famer, he went in 2001. He played 12 years with the Twins. Only 12 years because his career got cut short because of his eye. Lost all sight in one eye. 12 years with the Twins. Hall of Fame in 12 years is very, very hard to damn do. I will say this though. He had 2,304 hits in 12 years. Just imagine if he would have played 20 years. No shit. Like that's crazy. He had 1,071 runs scored. His career batting average was .318. There was a year he batted like .359. Insane. It just amazing ball player. 2-time World Series champ with the Twins in 87 and 91. Those were some good World Series. I remember seeing that when I was a kid. I mean, great. AL batting champ in 1989. I think that's when he batted that .358 or .359. AL RBI leader in 1994. Roberto Clemente Award in 1996. The Twins also retired number 34, and nobody can no longer wear Kirby's number. Nobody played center field like Kirby fucking Puckett. You could say Torrey Hunter did, but these are two different times, and Kirby was a different kind of freaking player. He was all around. I mean, the guy had 6 gold gloves. That says it all there. From 86, 87, 88, 89, skipped one in 90, then went back in 91 and 92. Gold gloves, 6 of them. He was the ALCS MVP in 1991. Twins Hall of Famer as well as the MLB Hall of Fame. Forced to retire due to his vision. Hit game-winning home run in the World Series. Dramatic home run in Game 6 of the 1991 World Series. He was born March 14th, 1960, and he passed away March 6, 2006 at the age of 45. His major league debut was in May 8th, 1984, and his last game was played September 28th, 1995. Now, this guy would have been one of the all-time greats if injury did not cut his MLB career short. I mean, if you were old enough, if you're old enough now to remember Kirby, then you're like, man, this guy was one of a kind. He played his whole 12 years there. Oh, and the stadium he played in, you can't even compare to the Metrodome. I mean, with the plexiglass inside the outfield, it was incredible. I mean, I remember that Twins team. They had Frank Viola, Dan Gladden, Kent Herbeck, what's the other kid? They had Herbeck. What? Damn, they had somebody else. I can't think of his name now. But they had a hell of a team back then. And them guys, that team was stacked. Stacked. I want to say the closer was Rick Aguilera. I might be wrong, but I think I'm right. I mean, that team was a great team and hard-nosed team. And Kirby, I mean, just watching him cover the outfield at his size. He was short. He was stocky. He was more on the heavy side. But the way he can cover that outfield was like nobody's business. I mean, jumping up, I mean, his feet would get like this far off the ground, and I mean, he would be all on the top of the plexiglass. And that was high. That was probably at least, I want to say, 12 feet high. I mean, those were some good times to watch baseball then, yo. When they played the Cardinals, oh my God. I mean, it was nothing like it. It was nothing like watching Kirby hit the ball. I mean, when he got up, he was going to make contact. It was hard to throw the ball by him, by far. I mean, what a fucking ball player. And a damn shame. He got hit by a pitch in the face, and that's how he never played ever again. Saddest shit I seen to a great guy, great ball player, and I think that has something to do with him losing his life at a young age. At the age of 45 died. I mean, 45. I mean, I just turned 46. So for me thinking at my age being gone is crazy to me. And it's just, you know, two-time World Series champion, man. I mean, all 12 years Twins, 10-time fucking All-Star. Do you know how hard it is to make the Hall of Fame in only 12 years of playing? It's almost impossible. But this guy's average, he had some averages like 330, 340, 350 in back-to-back years. His career was 318 because his last few years, his average had went down, and his first few years, it wasn't the greatest. But besides that, you couldn't ask for a better all-around ball fucking player. I mean, Gold Glover. I mean, ran the bases good, took pitches, walked, everything. I mean, this guy was a different kind of fucking animal. And it's a shame that he lost his life early, because this guy, I mean, the baseball knowledge this guy had was incredible, man. It was fucking incredible. So, with that being said, man, there's not too much more to say about him. He played 12 years. Love to see him play. I was sad when we lost him. But Kirby Puckett, man, one of the greatest Minnesota Twins to ever put on the jersey. And I'm glad to say I got a privilege to watch you roam center field in the Metrodome, and just all the clutch hits. I mean, that home run you hit in Game 6 of the World Series was crazy to me. I mean, it was absolutely crazy. And then when that happened, when you got hit in the face, and I seen that on SportsCenter, I thought for sure he would be back. But it was worse than everybody thought. We all was praying for him. And before that we knew it, that was the last time we ever seen the great Kirby ever play the game. So with that being said, man, hit that like, hit that subscribe. It won't cost you a dime, and it absolutely costs you nothing to push that button. So with that being said, man, Kirby, we love to see you play. R.I.P. You are one of the greatest center fielders, all around ball fucking players of my time, and you played in a crazy stadium, the Metrodome, that had the plexiglass. It was fucking nice to watch that. And just to say this though, I'm gonna say this one more time. Those twin teams with Frank Viola, Kirby Puckett, Kent fucking Herbat, I want to say Greg Gagne. I mean, they had great players, and it was nice to see that, man. It was nice to see baseball where you would steal a base, you would bunt. I mean, way back then it was different, but they played good ball, and even Even Jack Morris was on that team, and I can't stand Jack Morris. I'm going to do one on Jack because Jack was great, but I'm going to tell you a story why I don't like Jack either. He's a fucking asshole. So with that being said, man, Kirby Puckett the Great, MLB Players I Grew Up On, episode 19, and you won't believe who I got coming up for episode 20, so stay tuned. And if you haven't seen the other 18, go to my playlist, MLB Players I Grew Up With. I have the whole playlist, and everybody, thank you for watching. Catch you on the flip side, player. Christ 17 TV, MLB Players I Grew Up On, episode 19.